Hi, guys and dolls. Welcome back to class. It's Monday, February the 1st. I'm recording this on the 31st, but you don't care either way. So, let's talk about what we're going to do today. Whether you are a Lula student and you came to Zoom, need a refresher, you skipped Zoom because you overslept, or you're a face-to-face student who's stuck in quarantine, this lesson is for you. So, what are we talking about today? We're talking about text structure. And what is text structure? Great question. Simply put, text structure is the way an author organizes their information. This blends very importantly into the concept of author's purpose, which we will talk about tomorrow. So, we need to know what kind of text structure an author is using so we can figure out why they're creating what they're creating. And we have 6 different types of text structures: descriptive, sequence, problem solution, compare and contrast, cause and effect, and chronological. I'm going to say that one more time: chronological. I know that word's a little funky, but you'll get used to it. All right, so let's talk about the first one, descriptive. Descriptive is exactly what it sounds like. It's meant to describe, whether it's a person, place, thing, or event. It is designed to let the reader kind of picture the topic in their mind. Some of the signal words that you might see in a descriptive piece, for example, such as characteristics like, for instance, it looks like, it consists of. And anytime you are reading a descriptive piece and you are creating a graphic organizer for that information, you are going to use what we call a spider graphic organizer, or this kind of bubble graphic organizer, where you put the topic in the center and you cover the facts around it. Make sure that whenever you do these for your articles that you use to research your topic, that you kind of put your facts together. So if you're talking about when something happens, where it happens, how it happens, who it happens to, each one of those would go into its separate section. All right, so descriptive, very common. Let's go to our next one, sequence. All right, sequence provides a step-by-step instruction. It is not in regards to time and events. This is more like directions or recipes. So first, second, third, before, following, next, last, finally. These are all signal words. Your graphic organizer would simply just be step 1, step 2, step 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. It is literally just showing you the step-by-step instructions in order to complete a specific task. All right, so when you are trying to get from point A to point B, you would provide directions in a sequence. All right, let's take a look at problem solution. Problem solution gives details about a specific problem and provides potential solutions to that problem. All right, so some signal words. One solution is, the problem is, the word dilemma, which is a really great word, which is just another word for problem. Since, because of, and therefore are all signal words that you're going to see in a text that talks about problem solution. So if you are reading a text about problem solution and you're putting it into a graphic organizer, you're going to highlight what the problem is and then provide the solutions that has been provided in the text. All right, and the reason why I'm kind of pointing out these graphic organizers is because one of your assignments in your final informational infographic is you are going to have to create a graphic organizer based on your topic. So if you are talking about pollution, you might talk about how the problem is pollution, and here are some solutions you could create or you could find to help with that problem. All right, let's take a look at cause and effect. This one's pretty common as well, and it's just like it sounds. It tells you several causes about this effect. So these things cause this. All right, some signal words: the reason why, effects of, in order to, since, because of, and outcome. So for example, let's say that you have someone that has heart problems. Maybe one cause could be smoking. It could be a poor diet. It could be lack of exercise. So all of these causes lead to the effect of heart problems. All right, now one that I know you're familiar with, the concept of compare and contrast text structures. It's when you're looking at what's similar and what's different about two or more things. And you should all be familiar with the good old-fashioned Venn diagram. So signal words, similar to, either or, on the other hand, alike, unalike, as well as, similar, different. These are all signal words for compare and contrast. And the graphic organizer is really simple. You put what's different on one side and what's the same in the middle. So if I'm looking at chocolate ice cream versus strawberry ice cream, their flavors are different, but they're both ice cream. All right, next, let's talk about the last one, chronological. And the easy way to remember this very funky word is the what's the word I'm looking for? Chrono, which is the prefix, means time, and logic is a word that means order. So when you have chrono and logic and you put it together, it's the order of time, chronological. All right, so basically the long and short, it tells you what happens in order of time. All right, so some signal words over the years, anything that has dates and times, years and months, later, then, before and after. If you see a timeline, it is written in chronological order. So if you are doing research on a famous basketball team, you are probably going to look at it in chronological order. So on your infographic, I would expect to see a timeline of that basketball team and how it's changed over the years with specific dates written there. All right. So those are your 6 basic text structures. Okay. I know I said a lot of that really fast, but I want you to kind of get the basic concept of what these are, so that as you go to read your articles for your research and as you go to create your infographic, you'll have a strong idea of what kind of structures you're looking at. And when you go tomorrow to look at author's purpose, you can see how the text structures affect the way an author creates their material and the reason why they create that material. So what is your assignment for today? Well, because I know how much you love games, I created a Kahoot for you. It's a very simple 20 question text structures Kahoot. You're going to play that game. Make sure that you join with your actual name so that I know who did what. And I want you to take a screenshot of your overall grade and how well you did when you're finished. And I want you to upload it to Schoology. I just want to see how well you did. I'm not grading it based off of whether or not you got them all right or whether or not you got them all wrong. I just want you to put forth your best effort so that I can see which ones you're struggling with in regards to comprehension. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, as always, don't hesitate to reach out. I am here for you, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.